Alright, here is another OP build. This one is Ninja. And we are focusing our build only on Iga Jonin set. That's why we are going for body 12 and skill 13, because these are the minimum requirements to wear Iga Jonin set. We also need stamina 12 to reduce the equipment weight rate below 30% so that we get agility bonus A. Heart is used as a main primary stat for weapon. We are using a single sword, single katana, because it's a part of the Iga Jonin set. And we are using dexterity, a lot of it, to increase our ninjutsu power. Magic and strength are not needed. Spirit is there to give us all the benefits from this bugger over here, Guardian Spirit. We need here damage from behind. It gives us more damage from behind, and it gives us agility damage bonus A. That's why we are going for stamina at least 10 to 12 to reduce the equipment weight rate. It is extremely powerful combination, you will see soon. I know that most of you think that it's crazy not to go for skill, because skill is needed for dual swords, and you are completely right. If you are not going for Iga Jonin, then you are right. But if you're going for your Iga Jonin build that is extremely powerful, which I will show you in this video, then you're going to need the single sword build and not the dual sword build. Also, dexterity raises directly your damage of Kuragi-sama, which is also part of the set. So you have two weapons that you're focusing your build upon, and both of those weapons will do insane amounts of damage. You've seen my ready jutsu now. I've used catwalking, supa, all the makibishis, ground fire and whatnot, and this is the complete set. We are aiming for the final bonus, which is ninjutsu damage bonus A, which means it increases all damage in proportion to your skill with ninjutsu. It is ninjutsu power. So we now have two bonuses from agility bonus. We have an A in that, and we have A in ninjutsu damage. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. It's a complete set. For these charms, I suggest going something that raises your ninjutsu power. That immediately means that you will get more powerful strikes with weapons as well. Or you can go for unlimited ninjutsu, but I don't think you need that. You have plenty of tools at your disposal there. Let's talk about the skills. First, the ninja skills. Ninja skills that are needed are obviously sneak attack. That's basis for everything. You're going to need catwalking and supa to make your life a lot easier. And you're going to need all of the ground fire traps. That means makibishis, ground fire, and also you can add whatever you want to the build. Also, don't forget to raise your ninjutsu capacity to maximum. You need all the capacity you can get. As for the other stuff, you can go for poison things, because I have a boost plus 20 something % for everyone that is poisoned, but I don't know where did I get this bonus. It's not going away, so I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. If someone knows where do you get that bonus, please tell me, because that's a significant increase in damage if I poison someone. I did not poison anyone in this video, but that would be plus 25% more damage upon everything, and you will see how much damage we are dealing this way. As for the sword, I would Kuragi-sama, I would just put everything into sword and Kuragi-sama. I use sword mainly. You can use the Kuragi-sama if you want. It's up to you what you prefer. But level up both of them. And for the sword, if you have the mystic card, I suggest that you go for the mystic card that increases damage with sword from behind, as shown in the video. This is a fantastic one. So we are bases our build now by doing a lot of damage from behind the target. That's basis on everything. I also have power pill and carnage, which I'm putting on me right as we speak, and I'm throwing makibishi to slow my enemy. It's not as effective as sloth, but it is bloody hell a lot of effective as well. And when sloth gets nerfed, this will be a fantastic alternative. Look at the damage. Just look at the damage from 1500 to 2000. I deal more damage than this guy on me, and I have level 70 armor, while this is level 91 mission. My armor is level 70 only. The only thing that I have higher than this guy's level is my sword, which I'm doing damage with. Everything else is way beneath the requirements for this mission. That is the downside of this build, that you need full Iga Jonin set. If it's not good in levels, then you might need to spend a lot of money soul matching it. But that's alright, because on Imida Muramasa, the sword drops more frequently than the Kuragi-sama. And if you can, later on I will give you a guide also when I figure out what's the best way to farm gold, and then you can just upgrade everything through soul matching. You can see how much damage I did on that frog thing, and if I poison it I would do 25% even more damage. That's absolutely insanity. It's better than a barehanded build. Now I'm in this mission that is around level 100, it's called Immortal Flame. My equipment is still level 70, and look at this. Bam! Sneak attack, 6400 damage with Power Pill and Carnage. Absolute freaking insanity. Now this is damage without the buffs. This is just a normal damage, 2300, still a lot. Instant kill on any normal enemy. You can also, if you want, just go sneak throughout the whole mission without any problems. No one will notice you, and just poke with everyone from behind. Oh, that sounded sexual. I did not mean it sexually. Poke everyone with a sword. That's what I meant. And have fun. You can also lay down traps as you want, and look at the effectiveness of the traps. You put the ground fire trap, he goes down, bam, 3000 damage, no problem, without any buffs. If you go for a mid stance, you have the ability to parry, but I would suggest the low stance, because low stance will give you a lot more opportunity to go behind the target more easily. Because when you dodge with a low stance, you're covering more ground. And also it's better because you are a fast character here and you need a lot of ki just to avoid stuff. It's much more effective than blocking, at least for this build. But if you want, you can have fun with parry as well. Here is another of those yokai level 100 things. Let's have a bit fun with it. Put the Makibishi bolt to scatter the cult troops. Put the ground fire on the floor to damage him as well. And look at this. Really easy, without any buffs. I only use power pill, I think, before the fight. That's it. Not even carnage. These are the annoying enemies that you have to deal with, but look at this, no problem. I slowed them down first, waited for them to go on my Makibishis that were scattered on the floor. Slow them down. Couple of dodges to the side, no problem. Another one of these yokais. Put power pill first, then carnage. Behind. Look at the damage. It's beautiful. You need to understand though, with this build, when you have a higher level armor than I do, it's going to be more powerful because you're going to receive a lot less damage than I did during this playtime. This is a level 100 mission, as I said, and my set is level 70, which is extremely low for this type of mission, but I had no problem with it. I will show you as well in the end versus the boss, who completely counters the build, and I still did not have any problems whatsoever with him. Look at the damage now, all without the buffs. Now for the boss. The point here is to get behind the target, and this boss counters directly our build because we can't get behind him. He is very fast and he tends to move a lot and shoots and whatnot. But I still managed to defeat him without any issues whatsoever. But you can always put a power pill that will help you, but don't use carnage. Carnage on this type of boss is not a good idea because he will hit you eventually. When it does, if you have carnage, it will just be too painful. You can see the amount of damage I've received from just one shot, simply because my armor is under-leveled. But that's alright, we have a lot of ki to avoid his attacks, and we have a lot of ki that we can spam light attacks and reduce his ki as well. I've used on the fight Makibishi balls, Makibishis and ground fire traps. it all works fantastically against this boss. He a couple of times he ran into the ground fire trap, and he was constantly slowed the whole fight. The slow for Makibishi is because of the high ninjutsu power lasts longer. I think it affects the duration of the tools, but I'm not sure. I cannot confirm that. Still, you can see that I did not have any problem in this fight. Yeah, I was once close to death, but that's alright. Other than that, you can see that I can dodge as much as I want, put stuff on the ground, and you can also add other stuff to the build as well, like poison or paralysis. It all works very well. It's up to you what you want to do from here on out, but this is the base of the build that I've shown you in the video. Very powerful, maybe the most powerful damage build that you can put together. It's absolute insanity. And that's it for this. I hope I helped you out, and do tell me if you managed to upgrade the build to even better, which I believe you will. Thank you for watching. See you soon.